Yes, I was very pleased with our response there in the second half. We were never able to stretch the lead. We got up 9 a couple times, I believe, there. And I really have a lot of respect for the Edwardsville players. I know it's a tough situation they're in, but they really compete. They're playing extremely hard. Our guys knew they were going to come out and fight. And then I thought coming out there out of the break, we were really efficient offensively. I thought our defense picked up, and we did a better job of cleaning the defensive glass, which led to some transition baskets. And each media timeout, we were able to build our lead and stretch it out there to 18 in the second half.
Stark had 19 points in the second half. Just kind of talk about the night he had, 6 to 7 from 3, when at times this season he has struggled from that.
Yeah, he hadn't struggled a lot. I mean, I think he's just such a really good player. A couple of them were really difficult shots. A couple of them late in the shot clock, step back threes. He's just such a creative scorer. And 27 points, was above 50% from the floor, 6 of 7 from 3. Just thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a good job helping out in the gaps defensively for us as well.
Coach, this is the second game in a row that you guys have out-rebounded your opposition by a sizable margin. Has that just been a continued focus?
It's been a point of emphasis for sure. We got off to a slow start tonight. I believe at the first media we were down 7-2 on the glass and had given up 4 or 5 offensive rebounds. I thought our defense was good. We forced them to take a lot of contested perimeter shots, and once we did a better job with our box outs and chasing down rebounds, like I mentioned, it led to some easy transition opportunities. But I think that's critical for us. I mean, we have to do a good job on the defensive glass. And then offensively, I thought Terrell and DeMarcus were really good crashing the offensive glass. I think Terrell finished 13 boards, 5 offensive. DeMarcus had 4 offensive rebounds. And some of those second opportunities led to some easy baskets for us.
DeMarcus at times has gotten off to slow starts, and he's kind of faded away in the rest of the game. Tonight started off a little slow, but then he was able to kind of pick things up. What has changed for him?
I think it's just mentality with him. I think some mentality and confidence. The last 2 games, he's gotten off to a slower start. I think 0 for 3 on Saturday, 0 for 4 Saturday, and then he bounced back and went 7 for his next 8. I thought tonight he was really aggressive, attacking the basket, and he had the monster finish there at the end of the half. I think that really got him going. But I thought the offensive glass, usually when he plays well, he gets 3 or 4 offensive rebounds and does a good job of getting to the free throw line.
At the beginning of the game, it seemed like you guys were really trying to feed Breon and get him going in the game. Is that just a game plan thing of just trying to get the inside game going with Breon and getting him more comfortable in the paint?
Yeah, I think you've seen our inside game get better each time out. Those guys have really put in a lot of time, working hard. They've gotten better at getting good angles in the post and finishing plays. And I thought Breon, first play of the game, made a great move, just didn't quite finish it. But I thought he was very good. I thought Terrell was fantastic. And then the thing that really stood out about Breon, I think Jalen Henry for SIUE, I think he's a really good offensive player. He can really score in a variety of ways, a double-digit type guy. And he goes 1 for 5 tonight, 2 points. Only got 2 two-point field goals attempted, and I thought it was due to some terrific defense from Breon.
A second straight game where you guys weren't having to battle back and forth in the final 4 minutes of the game. How nice is that as a coach when you're able to kind of not have to press or worry about different situations like that?
Well, I mean, it's a lot more fun to coach in the game when it's like that. I would say. I mean, we were playing really well there in the second half. I thought our offensive execution was outstanding. We were able to get a lot of easy layups and some post-ups. They were playing Terrell one-on-one in the post. I thought he really battled, got good position. And then when Jonathan's shooting like that from 3, we were able to build that lead out to 18. And did, for the most part, handle the pressure there well at the end. I'd like to see us shoot our free throws a little bit better in the second half. But, it was nice to build that lead up to 18 and play well in that 15-minute stretch.
As a coach, are you appreciative to see Cameron back in the house and appreciative to where he came from as well?
Oh, it's awesome. It's his all-star break. Shows you what Murray State means to him. A lot of those guys, they fly to the beach or what have you for the long weekend, and his first stop's Murray, Kentucky. This program means a lot to him. He's a great ambassador, not only for our basketball program, but for Murray State University and the town of Murray, Kentucky. And he's about the right things. It was really neat. I went in the locker room after we had addressed the team. I was walking in to congratulate everyone on the win. And as I walk in, each player's sitting in their locker, and Cameron's in the middle of the room holding court, talking about what the players need to get done these next 8 days to finish the regular season strong. So, he's awesome, unbelievable basketball IQ, just really proud of what he's doing with his career on and off the basketball court.
What was his advice for the next 8 days?
Oh, I turned and left. I mean, it was his show, so I got out of there. That was a players and Cam discussion. So I'm sure he was giving him the right advice. So.
Part of the next 8 days comes obviously this Saturday against Eastern Illinois. They're playing pretty well. I don't know what they're doing right now, but they're pretty hot. Had a big week last week. What do you tell your team going into Saturday? What's the plan against guys like Dama?
Sure.
Lewis,
Yeah, they're playing very well. Won 4 out of 5. The backcourt can really score with Lewis, Goodwin, and McReynolds, and then Tison off the bench. We did a great job on those guys in the second half at their place. And it seems like a few years ago when we played up there. But in the first half, they came out and shot 80% the first 12 minutes, and were on pace for about 180 points. So in the second half, I believe that all their perimeters went 0 for from the field. Our perimeter defense really improved. Crossland and Dama up front, they combined for 33 points and 17 rebounds in the first matchup. So very talented team, playing with a lot of confidence. They can really score, and they do a great job pressuring defensively. So we'll have to take care of the ball and do a great job defensively on Saturday.